Hello to all my friends out there. So for dinner, I want to make some turkey hash. Okay, if you only have a small amount of meat, you can cut it in pieces. This is when it's raw. I use half a package. Cut it in pieces, small pieces, and grind a few at a time in your blender. And then you'll wreck your blender like I did. Okay, so I have a little shortening, and that's where I fried my turkey meat. Salt, pepper, and onion. Okay, I'm just making a small batch, but you can make as much food as you want. And so what I like to do, for one thing that's going to speed it up a little bit, is fry my potatoes a little bit in that, so you can see it's not too greasy. I have a little shortening in there. So I want to fry the main reason for making this is to use up the last bits of vegetables that I used last night in my tamale pie. And if you want to know how I made that, scroll down. And then here's my new thumbprint cookie recipe. And as soon as I get a minute, I will put these in the comments, but here it is if you want a screenshot. And I really like these cookies. For one thing, the recipe is cheap, and you know I'm all about that. I don't want to spend a lot of money. You know, we all have to eat, but there's no reason to spend a lot of money, especially when you're really using your leftovers. Okay, I find these to be good, and I use 1 cup biscuit mix and about a 1/4 cup water, and then I just put a little buttery cooking spray on my grill and on top of the biscuits. And I flipped them this time, make sure they were done all the way through. So I made some biscuits. This is starting to smell good. Okay, and so then this is 4 cups of this beef bouillon, and I just happen to have 2 squares. I don't want to add too much at first. I can add more if I need it. And so then I had a few peas, so I'll add those. A good time to use them up. I had half a can of tomatoes. You know, you can add any vegetables, canned, frozen, fresh. It's going to be like a beef stew or a hash. And then I had a half a can of corn. Okay, so you have only like 6 ounces of meat, and you have 2 potatoes. You have, this is some more beef bouillon. You have corn, tomatoes, and peas. And so that's good enough. Okay, so now the other trick to this is don't be in a hurry. If you cook it down for a while, it's going to taste better. Okay, and then I made some homemade lemonade. I stockpile this, so it's 4 cups water, 1/2. You need to mix it up for a while, you know, and stir it around good. 1/2 cup sugar and 1/2 cup lemon juice. And this is going to make some good, you know, if you start running out of beverages, you want to make sure you have a few backups in your stockpile. In my stockpile, I had some juice. The main thing, like for disaster preparedness, is tea. So, okay, you guys, I'm gonna need to cook my hash down for about an hour. And so, okay, you guys, God bless you all. I'll give you a before shot so you can see it afterwards. I bought these vegetables for 48. I like these. I buy them at Walmart, 48 cents a can. Dollar Tree, $1. I think you can get them cheaper than that. And then the bags of vegetables were $1. So, okay, you guys, I'll be back in a little while.